Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engineers, where today I've got some custom tanks to show you, which I've been building, so I hope you enjoy. Before we get too far into this video, I'd just like to let you know that I have a Discord server which you can join. The link will be down in the description below. Enjoy! Alright, so yeah, I got 6 tanks to show you in various sizes. Now I want to say just before I start, before we get really going, these are just my designs that I've made just to show you and get your inspiration flowing. None of these aren't designs that you have to use or anything like that. This is more just a case of this is what you can do. You know, get some inspiration, make your own, make something even cooler than mine. We'll start off with my first one. Now this was well, I wanted this to be a little mini tank. I tried to build it not as small as possible, but you know, small-ish. So it's sort of like a tank destroyer. It's got a gun. The actual barrel only turns like a little bit. Cockpit's exposed, so it's not really designed for a firefight, but you know, just looks pretty cool as like a anti-personnel. Got a assault cannon on the front of it, and yeah, pretty cool. As you can see, only has like a little bit of movement. Pretty good if it's like defending a location. And yeah, it's got up and down clearance. And yeah, pretty cool. The best thing I like about it is look at the recoil. Thing gets catapulted. Yeah, nice paint job. I like this design. It's kind of cool. Now the next design I made, I tried to make a sort of scout tank, scout car, armored scout thing. And I think I succeeded. It's got a nice wide wheelbase, so it's good for all terrain. It's got a big gun, nice turret, but also a nice compact sort of size. So as you can see, if I toggle off the thing, it can drive. Now it's a little bit weird because driving on top of whatever it's called, these big grids, it's a bit slidey. Can't really do much about it, but off-road is much better. I'm just going to quickly show you, this is the actual turret. So to build one of these, to be able to, you know, fit all the blocks in, you build the turret on its own. And you just drop it in. And then attach the rotor to the rotor head, and it works beautifully. Again, this, I'm just going to go into third person. This can turn, I believe. Did I never added the rotor. There we go. You can turn full 360, I believe. Yep, full 360. Got a lot of height clearance and a good bit of gun depression. And yeah, I think I had some turret issues. I need to make sure guns also added. There we go. And it fires as well as the other one. So again, yeah, nice, pretty good. Good camera, I think. Pretty good. Can zoom in. Good. Bend to horizon. Nice and fast. I like this one again. Again, this is a scout tank. So it's designed to sort of sit and just observe. It's not really designed to get into the fight. So it's still lightly armored, but you know, pretty cool. All of these designs, I want to say, will be on my Steam page, and they'll also be on the mod.io. So if you're on Xbox, you can be able to get all of these blueprints from there, or you can just go onto the Steam thing and get them. I'll leave a link in the description to both the mod.io and the Steam, so you can get any of the designs you want. Now this is, I called it the battle tank, and the main reason for that is it's got a nice bit of slanted armor. So one thing since the war update, slanted armor actually has more health than a regular block, or when you shoot it, it will ricochet a little bit. So this is actually a pretty strong turret. It should actually do pretty well. It's got a mounted little machine gun. I imagine this to be almost like, you know, 50 cal on a tank. Using some larger wheels, it's got some nice armor. cladding to hide some of the exposed areas. And overall, pretty nice design. One thing I would say is if you want to do this kind of thing on your wheels, what you want to do is you want to build your suspension, build where you want to put them, but you'll notice that you won't be able to build sort of stuff here. What you want to do is you want to destroy the wheel, build it, and then when you go into the menu of your wheel, you'll have an add wheel option, like that. You click add wheel and then you can weld it back up, and it will work. Just a little bit of thing with a collision, so yeah, you'll be alright. Again, this vehicle works all fine, nice and easy. Who would have, just a simple wheelbase, nothing really too difficult. Now this one I never added a camera to. You could add a camera the same way, or you could hide it in a slightly different spot, but again, this one has a lot of gun elevation and a lot of gun depression. This particular one I'm using, a lot of these I'm using rotors, but for this one I've added some limitations to what this rotor can actually do. So it means it can only reach a certain height and it can only hit a certain bottom. Just means you don't whack it. But yeah, overall, pretty nice tank, I think. I think this would actually work pretty well as a in combat, and I haven't exactly tested it that much, but yeah, I can't see why it wouldn't, do pretty well. Nicely armored, nicely strong, and yeah, like I say, a good amount of, well, the turret can pretty much see all around it, and pretty good all the way around. So overall, nice tank. I added a nice sandy, dirty camouflage to it, so it should be able to blend in pretty well into a Martian location such as this. Now this is my futuristic tank. Partially because of the, just the armor, but this one, so the key aspect of this design is, you might be able to notice it's like we've got some track pods on either side, and then you've got the main thing in the middle, the main, I guess, turret. So you can access it from the front here. And it's got 2 cannons, because who doesn't like 2 cannons? Again, this only has a limited angle of fire, a little bit like the first one, but that doesn't stop it from really doing anything in particular. It's got a nice bit of gun elevation and gun depression again. And yeah, really cool. I like this design. I did some spikes just to make it look cool. And yeah, I forgot to add these to the thing again. Now you could set this up to stagger fire. However, I don't think it needs it, but it adds a good amount of blast to whatever you're gonna shoot at. Trust me, these two of these will obliterate quite a lot. Definitely heavy armor and definitely pretty much anything. And it wouldn't be right of a tank showcase if I didn't add a KV2. Yep, this is a Russian KV2, not a concept, but like a design that I attempted to make, tried to copy. I actually am pretty proud of it. If you don't know, the KV2, I'll show a picture on screen now probably. It was a little bit of a weird tank from the Russians. Basically, it had an absolutely massive turret and a standard sort of, I think it was, I actually don't know what base, I think it was a KV1 base. Overall, it just was a massive shell that took a long time to reload and overall wasn't too good, but I added a rocket to this one just for the looks of a barrel, and yeah, works again really well. Good gun depression, good gun elevation, and yeah, uses rockets, so it's actually a faster firing weapon. And rockets are pretty good, but they cost uranium and platinum and stuff, so it's going to be a bit difficult to get in survival. And the other thing is you'll have to manually reload it from the front. So yeah, I hope you're ready to do that. Loads of sort of main designs made. I'm gonna make this, which I call the mega tank. Or it's just cool. I thought, why not? Let's just see how big you can go, because you know you can keep normal scale, but it's a Space Engineers where you can build as big or as. This just shows you can do whatever you want. So I made this. So I made a load of wheel pods covered in wheels. Got 4 of them. And all of these guns you can actually automatically reload. We got some cargo containers on either side here. It all connects together. And it connects to these side guns, this top rocket launcher, and these two assault cannons and the Gatling guns. It's also got lights absolutely everywhere, so even at night you'll be able to see. The cockpits themselves aren't too protected, however these cockpits are designed to take a little bit of a beating, so you know, who really cares? And it's so big I can just, you know, drive it directly off without much issue whatsoever. So yeah, be able to drive it down here. Don't know why it's lifting. Might need to. I'm getting some clang issues. I don't quite know that. But yeah, good big working gun. I haven't added all of the weapons as per usual because I'm an absolute muppet and forget to add them because I don't really think about it. It's so easy to do, and where on earth is the turret controller? Let's just add all of these. And there we go. There we go. All of it. All of it. Yeah, this would be quite devastating. If you sit in this seat, you also have access to the side guns. Others. Let's get the... No. Let's get the other side. No. Yeah, got all that. And then you've also got the access to the... Hold on a second. Press the right button. Come on. You also have access to a rocket launcher on top. So overall, mega tank. Yeah, just showing off some interesting tank designs. You don't have to copy any of them, but you know, just show off. Because a tank is pretty much just a custom turret on wheels. Anyway, I have been Quantum Chief, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!